we're on our way to our first hunt here on the North Island, which is on Sambar deer. Sambar deer is a deer that I didn't even know it existed like 2 years ago. But now we're off to hunt them. I've been told that it is the most elusive and cunning deer of all deer species that New Zealand have. They are originally from India, and they are the tiger's favorite meat, I've heard. So they are really elusive and cunning to hunt because they are used to be hunted by tigers in India. They are a big black deer. They are a lot bigger than red deer. They're black. They have round ears, tiny hoofs or feet or cloves, and they grow. Their horns get really thick, sort of not that long, but thick, and only grows to 6 points. But man, I have been looking forward to this so much now, and I'm super happy that we're on our way now to actually go and hunt the sambar. We have our guy Jason with us here today because sambar you can only hunt on private land or at the big forestries, like big forest companies. But we decided today to go for the guide option because we're a little short on time, and I think that's the best way to go. It's not expensive at all, and you go on really good private lands with the guide, and yeah. So excited to hunt sambar, so excited to be back in New Zealand. I think we're only like a couple of minutes from the hunting ground, so see you then. That it's probably around 50 deer in this area here. No. Yeah. Once again, New Zealand is, as we say all the time, the best country in the world, the best hunting country in the world. And we just found out that there are wild peacocks here. Wild peacocks everywhere. So tomorrow we'll go for a late morning peacock hunt, which is amazing. And I just saw 2 down here in the scrub. And then Jason told me, oh, there's nothing. There's 30 on the ridge over there. You see that little gorge over there? There's about 30 peacocks there. You can see them with beautiful tails and everything. So we'll have a go at them tomorrow. big, eh?
Yeah, big one.
So we just spotted our first sambar deer, my first sambar deer in my life. I was sitting talking to Jason and then suddenly it disappeared. It appeared in a little clearing, and it was a huge stag, a really big stag. Jason said it's probably one of the biggest. If he were to shoot it, it was probably one of the biggest that he had shot. So it's a really nice stag in there, and Jason thinks it's gonna either graze its way up to the top or down in the gorge or the little valley. So we're just gonna stick around and hope that we can see him and follow him to wherever he plans on going. He was huge. He was a big body as well. Back here at the same place where we saw the sambar yesterday. I've lost all my fitness since we were here last time. All of it. Stag of the morning, and Jason here says it's a pretty good one. So we'll try to stalk down this hill, and between us and the deer is a little gorge and a little valley. Our plan is to get on this side of the valley on the top and shoot down. He's grazing now, and we're afraid that he's gonna go into the woods because it's getting late. But we'll go as fast as we can. Yeah, yeah.
You got him, Billy. Here he is. Down, he's rolling.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, he's rolling. Oh my God.
Oh, wicked. What do you think of that, guys?
Oh my God. Oh. So I'm shaking. So thank you.
Good man.
So it's that time of the in the morning when I'm just so happy that he came back out again. And he's not too bad for recovery. And I'm looking so much forward to shaking out his body size.
Yeah.
Because Jason told me that they're much bigger than reds.
Oh, very, much bigger.
Amazing.
Bloody wobbly.
Yeah. So let's go down and look at him. Did you see? Was he big in the body or was it like his normal? This was where I almost shot him. I squeezed on him, and this is where he stood then. I'm really happy that I didn't, because the shot wouldn't have been 100% and it wouldn't have looked any good on the camera. Then he went over here. Oh. So how old would you say this is?
He'd be, it's about 6-year-old.
6-year-old? So here it is. My first ever Sambar deer. And as I told you before, that 2 years ago I didn't even know that this animal existed. And now I've had the opportunity to hunt them, and in the end also had the opportunity to shoot one. It's only in New Zealand. And this is, Jason said he was 6 years old.
Yep.
And they actually drop their antlers once every 2 years. So they keep their antlers for 2 years, and then they cast them. And you also said that they mate 2 times a year?
Twice a year.
Twice a year.
Yeah.
So that's
a bit different than the reds and fallow and
yeah.
They only have the raw once a year.
Yep.
In April, and then these fellas, they were in one in June and one sort of around August.
Okay.
The hinds cycle twice.
Oh yeah.
So
they fight their ear off and make them, which makes it.
Sometimes they get big
makes them
splits
round.
in them. And, yeah. Well, no, it should be rounded, I think.
Yeah.
He's actually got a big chunk off it.
Okay.
Because when they fight and they push, they.
Oh yeah. And also the feet are a lot smaller.
Yep. Well, they're a swamp deer, so like an animal this size, so you think you'd have.
Yeah, well, large. These ones were large.
Yeah, they're full of swamp. So we were walking that swampy ground.
Doesn't smell anything.
Yeah,
it's like mud.
Yeah, it doesn't really smell
that
much, eh?
Is this a big one or an?
It's
a nice one.
It's a nice one. Yeah. It's. So you can follow me back home, and we can have a little bit of lunch at home. And
Do you cut in the legs, or do you have to take it off like a sock?
No, I'd cut the legs.
Like on the back side?
Yep, just on the back, on that rough here.
Is this closest related to? Is it Roof or maybe you?
Roof here, roof there, right. Take the back stakes.
Yep.
Probably back leads if you want to, or
Yep.
just a back.
Now you're gonna see how different they are. See the heads. Rounder, to the back, smaller. Two more in the group as well.
Oh, yeah, cool.
So the Sambar there is gutted and slaughtered, and we've carried it out, and now we're off to hunt peacocks, and they are everywhere. So it's looking really good. Haven't bagged one yet, but it's looking good. I'm just so happy to hunt peacock. It's super weird. Sadly not what we're after. It's a huge hind, and the calf is lying down next to it. Not next to it, but 40 meters to the left. They're so big. And there's a peacock. Going through the scrub up to where the calf is lying down.
Shot.
I hit it with 2 shots, right?
Yeah.
A turkey, a wild turkey. Wasn't it a male turkey as well?
I think it was, right?
Yeah, a gobbler. A gobbler.
Yeah.
A big one. This is a male, right? With this,
Yep.
you can tell that there's a male from that one. Really nice one. we were out hunting for peacock, and then just suddenly this one stood there, perfect. But this is really a big animal, turkeys. Not in New Zealand maybe because they're everywhere and considered as a pest, but in America, this is a really trophy animal, and I consider it as a trophy animal. My heart was racing a little bit. How much do you think it like 5 kilos or 4?
Yeah, about 3.5.
Okay.
Yep. I'd say 3.5.
They are
Maybe 4. Yeah, that's quite a bit of weight.
probably one of the most ugliest birds in the
Oh,
world.
face.
In the face.
Yeah.
Look at this, my friend.